And Mohamed Ashraful is coming in to face the hat-trick delivery. 20 years of age. Average of under 20 again. Best of 100, that was the other day against Australia. It doesn't come much better than that in his career. 51 matches. A wholly different set of circumstances face him here today at Trent Bridge. Two hat-tricks for England in one-day internationals, one for Steve Harmison here last year against India, and Jimmy Anderson against Pakistan at the Oval. And Mohamed Ashraful, the hero for Bangladesh on Saturday in Cardiff, in to face the hat-trick ball. Chris Tremlett on debut has 4 slips waiting for a nick and a leg gully. One of the most attacking fields you'll see in one-day international cricket.
And the cover fielder has come in as well. Can he pick up his hat-trick?
We'll soon find out. Here he comes. Oh, so close. I think he might have even hit the stumps. That ball might have just dropped on top of the bails. The bails haven't dislodged, and Ashraful is a lucky man and Tremlett's unlucky.
That is basically... Oh, my God! It did hit on top of the bails, and the bails are still there. Look at that. Oh, that's what I call luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he'll never come any closer to getting a hat-trick than that. He's actually hit the bails, and the bails have stayed on the stumps.
This is really unlucky. I thought the ball just hit on top of the bails, coming down straight away.
That's in the air, there's no mid-on, and Ashraful will be off the mark. Don't think he's got enough on it to get it over the boundary, although they might run 4. Settle for 3 as Giles does the fielding. Well, he's played himself in now, and he's hit Steve Harmison straight over square leg for 6. That's the way to play yourself in.
That's a cracking shot. Even though when we were talking about he should play himself in, that's the... What can you take that away from? At an absolutely blinder. It's a beautiful shot. Gets into a really good position for pulling and hooking. Look at that. Right from the middle of the bat. Didn't even bother to run. He got to sail over the mid square leg boundary for a 6.
Prompted a change in the field. Fine leg coming up. Square leg going back onto the fence. And he's pulled him over. Fine leg now. 4 more, so 10 off 2 balls to Ashraful. To no ball as well. Ashraful's confidence sky high after taking Australia apart at the weekend. And 1 or 2 words of advice now for Steve Harmison from Andrew Flintoff, Michael Vaughan.
Well, he knew exactly that there was the fielder from the fine has come in inside the circle. That's easy pickings. Just pulling it finer.
I wonder if the word Yorker featured. Scythed away over extra cover. This won't go for 4. Entertaining stuff from Ashraful. And why not, with Bangladesh needing very nearly 9 and over.
Yes, if you think about Bangladesh, is really going for a chase. You need a cameo innings, but that kind of innings has to be played for a longer period of time. Backing out at the last moment. Look at that throw. Pretty ordinary stuff from Michael Vaughan.
Smeared away over backward point. Ashraful is in stunning form.
Are we going to see the repeat of Mohamed Ashraful, what he did against the Australians? Is he going to stay that longer? I can tell you there's some really entertaining stuff from Mohamed Ashraful, making room and crashing it over the point boundary.
Well, he's got a stunning eye and brilliant hand-eye coordination. These aren't slow bowlers that are being carved around here. Tremlett's bowling in the mid to high 80s, so too Harmison. Yes, and he'll have a go at anything short as well.
Well, I think he's decided his mind that he's going to go for it. He knows the luck in his favor. Just trying to play with that. But is he going to stay there? He's played some extraordinary shots.
He has. He's only a very slight individual. He's no size to him at all. The power in the strokes is quite astonishing. Another one straight back over Tremlett's head this time. Didn't get it in the middle of the bat, but no matter, it's 4 more.
What a shot. Everybody enjoying this little cameo from Mohammad Ashraful. Not afraid to open his arms. This one, nice roll of the wrist, picked it up early, went back and thwart. Yet another boundary.
Oh, a la Strauss. Not quite as successful. Still a great over. 14 from it, 66 for 2.
I think they need to rotate the strike. Make sure Ashraful takes as much strike as possible.
Not bothering to run for that. He's not moved. Not moved a muscle. Didn't need to. It's gone for 4.
Well, just when I was talking about that, he needs to play some strokes. Look at that. Did not even bother to run. Played it from the sweet part of his bat. And the moment he hit it, he knew exactly that he doesn't want to run and would just look at the ball crossing over the boundary.
Peterson back on the field. Last ball of Flintoff's over. Edged and wide of slip and away for 4. 9 off the over, 76 for 2.
It is as if he thinks that the gods are smiling upon him today and that he can get away with virtually anything. Round the wicket now, just to change the angle from Steve Harmison. Over the top, and very quickly down to third man for 4 more. This is very, very hard to bowl.
Well, I think they've done so well, these younger players for Bangladesh, giving the spectators something to cheer and to smile about. Well, he's no shrinking violet, that's for sure. He's a tiny batsman, gives himself room this time and slices the ball down to third man. He's just not being intimidated by England's quicker bowlers.
Well, that's going to go for 4 as well. It was a good delivery. Can't fault Steve Harmison for that one. The attempted Yorker was quick enough, 90 miles an hour, just over 90 miles an hour. And that's the right idea.
No, it's a good delivery, and of course you need just that slice of luck. Well, he does everything right, Steve Harmison. It's a thick inside edges that rockets down to fine leg. I think anybody knew where the ball had gone. In the end, fine leg is inside the circle.
Crashing shot for more runs. No need to chase it. 3 in a row.
Well, you've got to admire him. He's moved on to 43 from 19 deliveries. England with a massive score, 391 for 4. And here's this young kid saying, OK, well, I'm going to have a go.
So, 392 the target. After 15 overs, 92 for 2. That's up in the air, and it's got the legs on it. That's well back. Crashes into the wall. Ashraful has gone to 50 in the blink of an eyelid. 50 from just 21 deliveries.
This crowd have gone absolutely wild. The Bangladesh contingent. There's another cracking shot. 50 from 21. 6 fours, 3 sixes.
Here we go again. One bounce ball this time. Even Andrew Flintoff, who can be as mean as anyone, has fallen into that same trap of just offering length. 12 runs from the over. 16 overs complete. 104 for 2. Huge enthusiasm in the appeal. Not out, says umpire Shepherd.
Shep says he's hit it. And here's that Yorker. Flintoff full of length, swinging in. Inside edge. Crashes into his pads. Shep has the last word.
Can't say the lights have actually taken much effect yet. No, that's not going to carry. Tantalising. Well, he could be back on track again now. It's a brave effort down there. The ball ends up nestling against the boundary.
Well, they're loving it. This is not the length to him. Just flicks it down the leg side. The real talent, Ahmed Ashraful. We're very excited. The people in Bangladesh, 140 million of them. They've got a star here.
Nothing accidental about that one. Perfectly placed, smashed away again. Mr. Giles starting to feel the effect of Mohammad Ashraful's bat as well, as Ashraful now moves on to 72.
Well, we've seen some terrific sweeping in this game, and that's a solid shot, strong shot. It's not a tickle sweep down the leg side looking for a single. As soon as he gets down on one knee, he's looking for 4.
It's a great shot. Terrific shot. It's not all just a brute force, is it? The rare talent here indeed. Well, that's copying Andrew Strauss. It's away for 4.
He's only 20 years old. Batsmen can play comfortably into their mid-30s. Can you imagine him playing for another 15 years? Certainly very talented. Very, very talented.
Going this time a little bit too optimistic there, but it's the end of a terrific innings. What a shame for Ashraful. It was nearly back-to-back hundreds for him. But he's gone for 94. He faced just 52 balls. Surely he should have stayed for that second century.
That's a fantastic knock. It's 155 for 3.